What's up, everybody? Make sure, Finn, you're here.
I think I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you
Perfect.
see me?
Yes.
Okay, finally. We had some technical difficulties, but we are here. And I think we're here. We're here and doing the last stream, not ever, but the last stream before Killer Whales is filmed. Which there's loads to talk about there, which is super exciting. But guys, Killer Whales is getting filmed in 2 days. Next week, this is all starting. It's finally happening.
Yep.
Like, who's excited for that? Because I don't know about you, but we've been like thinking about this for such a long time, and it's actually happening. And I think for a lot of people, it's going to be really crazy when everyone starts to see that this is actually happening. Like, if it's not enough that the judges themselves, like Mario, Cordell, Gracie, the Altcoin Daily Twins, Wendy, Anthony, Ran, are like all posting and talking about this separately. I think the fact when people start to see content of like people flying in and arriving in LA and getting met and like walking in there together is gonna just create this crazy amount of FOMO, because right now it's been like a concept that people are like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen, but is it really? And like in 2 days, I think anyone that's felt that way is going to finally be able to see for themselves that this is really truly happening.
I think
so.
You bring up a great point there, because we just, while we were going live, we just had a post come out from Paul, I believe, or the Killer Whales channel now on Twitter, which said,
Boom.
Final checks before shooting the Hello Labs new TV show Killer Whales starts on Monday. Judges are ready. Projects are ready. Are you? Here's a quick little sneak peek. Can't really zoom in on see who's here, but yeah, pretty neat right there to see that they're everything's kind of getting ready and getting set up. So exciting stuff.
Oh, for sure. I can't wait. I'm just like ready to see like all this stuff coming to fruition, because it's been a long time since like the idea was dropped. What was that, like 7-8 months ago? It was something like that so this has been in place even a lot longer than it was announced, right? The concept has been developed, the platform, the stage has been set for this to happen, the transition from Doge Dash to Hello, and now everything's finally happening. And that just gets me like super on the edge of my seat, riveted. So yeah, transparent, couldn't agree with you more. Quality over quantity. That's definitely what they're doing here, right? They set a timeline where everyone was kind of like, and I'll be honest, I was kind of like, do I think it could be done a little faster? Probably. Sure. But they can do it the right way, or they can pump something out really quickly. And they decided to do it the right way. And now that we've gotten to this set point in time, we've seen the judges coming out and like who they are on Twitter. I couldn't be more excited for where we're at right now.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of people here. We got BDE Camps in the house. We've got the AK here. Transparent, Dark Bear as well. Let us know what you guys are most excited about. We had some pretty big updates this last week as well. It looks like you've got one right there on screen. There, Bomb. By the way, I think Gracie also had a post earlier today that I saw about Leo Messi. Like, because I think BitGet is a sponsor of Messi, and it's Messi's birthday today, and so there was like a birthday. Yep, there it is right there. So you just get to see, like, again, whether it's Mario and Elon Musk saying, hey, the best coverage of this situation has been from Mario, right? Or you see Gracie with like Leo Messi birthday celebrating that type thing. It's really cool to see all the connections, not just from our judges, but also the people that our judges know. Like, they're very influential in their own circles there, which is really cool. Yeah, Transparent saying our pivot to game is second to none. So I don't know about you, Bomb, but I was pretty excited when like the games came out and the games were awesome. That's how like I think we really got pulled into the project was from the games being a high quality, really cool. And then when they kind of announced Hello, I think everyone in the community was kind of like, what? Like, that's not what I thought or expected or anything like that. And they were kind of just holding their breath, like waiting to see what that meant. And now, so much later afterwards, I think we all know, boy, that was a good move.
Yeah.
Because now thinking back on it, I can't imagine if they were just a gaming company, right? They just came out with another game. It's like, okay, great, but we're not capturing the mainstream audience, which is really what we're set to do in just a few very short days, which is super exciting. Because I don't did you see Ran posted recently?
Pulling it up.
I think it was on. I think Ran, it was on one of his videos. He was saying that he's going to be documenting the entire journey and experience with killer whales.
I think I heard that.
So you're going to see so much of that happening where it's like these judges are now sharing it with all of their followers, and people are like really sucked into the experience and everything that's happening. So we're going to get a lot of cool traction, I think, before Killer Whales even comes out, with people that are just getting very, very excited about it. What's up? We got Tim in the house.
What's up, Tim?
What a legend yourself, Tim. We're going to see, as always, Tim, if we can squeeze any information we can out of Tim. Tim is... So we might have to give him a spin the wheel or something like that to see if we can win something from Tim's mom there. We've got Hassan here as well. Hassan, all good. You are on time whenever you're here. So today we were just talking a little bit about Killer Whales going to be filmed in 2 days. Paul has been talking about a couple of things there, like Wendy's going to be doing some pranks on some of the judges. That's going to be filmed as well, which that'll be kind of funny to see that. A lot of TikTokable content, I'm sure, is going to emerge from this, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be kind of cool to see all the stuff that happens with each of the judges' own followings, whether it's on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I'm very excited. I posted this last week about Mario specifically. Like, I think Elon Musk, was it within the last 24 hours, said the best coverage or something like that has come from Mario, in my opinion, and like called him by name, and like that's the influence of our judges panel, people. Like, pretty crazy stuff. So filming is starting in 2 days. We're going to have all the judges come out here, all of the projects. I know everyone's kind of eager to see what projects are going to land on the show, when that's going to be rolled out and announced, if they're going to announce a wild card in advance. I know that they're going to be announcing some more judges, doing some behind the scenes work the next couple of months. Bear in mind, we've also got the Hello app that's going to be coming out.
Oh, yeah.
As well as cross-chain. So all of this stuff is going to happen within the next like 3 to 4 months, right?
Right.
It's all happening in that amount of time.
Yeah.
Just insane. So Tim, if we had you here for a quick second, and we were wondering, like, when the projects, like, say there was a wild card project, right, that was going to be announced, because I think when the market kind of took a nosedive, the initial plan was to have like the first wild card project was going to be announced in like 10 days, right? There was a post, I think it was the Hello Labs main account that said in 10 days, the first wild card project that has been selected will be announced. I think they kind of like took a back step there, and we had Tim on the Twitter space last week who was saying, yeah, hey, there are a lot of announcements and things like that were rolled into next week. I think Gracie from BitGet being one of those big announcements that happened this last week. So I know things have kind of, they do it the right way. They've got ammo in the chamber, but they wait until the right time to make these announcements. So not only the judges, but also these projects get their appropriate moment in the sun, right? You don't want to do it at the wrong time. If you do it at the wrong time, it can be unfortunate for those people that have these big announcements. If it's like, well, you know, the market just crashed like 15%, but you know, great. It's like no one really can ride that wave of enthusiasm like they can when the market's either stable or in an uptrend. We've got Tim saying my mom is a big fan too. She asks for an autograph. That is for Bomb Diggity, no doubt.
Boy.
So We'll have to get that on a laminated sheet of paper or something sent over to Tim's mom. Oh man. Oh, that's funny. Hassan saying my mom too always asks when is Bomb and Finn show. Oh boy, we did it a little bit later today. We had some things a little bit earlier today, which I can't tell if we look like super tired, but a couple of things going on the back end over here that hopefully we'll have this upcoming week for you guys to take a look at.
Yep.
Speaking of which, Hassan is saying, Bomb and Finn, when is your short videos coming related to killer whales? Well, funny you should ask there, Hassan, because I would anticipate, I don't know, Bomb, what your thoughts are about this, but this upcoming week? This upcoming week, are you thinking? Probably. This upcoming week would be a good, I think the first one, it would be good to do this upcoming week.
Yes.
And then... So we decided to split them up into a couple of different ones because we were like going through the script here, and it didn't really make sense to have like one without the other. But then Bomb was like, wait, we need this one because this doesn't make sense unless you have something like this. So then we developed the script there, and it kind of was kind of funny. We just have such a great time putting that stuff together.
Yes.
It's always funny because we think, what would be funny for the Hello community? Like references that they would get and references that like would make sense for the bigger picture of what's happening, while also kind of making fun of ourselves as well as like poking fun with like the Hello team wherever we can, right? So we'll probably have the first one out, I think would make the most sense this upcoming week. And we're going to try to make that in short form format, but it's going to be tough to get that down to what is it, 60 seconds or something
like that. Yep.
I think for shorts it has to be under 30, so we'll probably have to like cut it into 2 shorts and do a part 1, part 2. But yeah, so stuff coming on that front, but again, none more exciting than the behind the scenes that we're going to see for Killer Whales when that filming begins next week. Like I don't know if you could tell, but I'm so excited about filming taking place like so soon. So if you guys want, why don't we go ahead and do this? Let's have you guys type in the chat spin, because we want to celebrate what we've got going on with a couple of wheel spins. So go ahead and type spin in the chat there. Tim, have you seen the views on Elon's tweet about Mario? I haven't seen the views. I saw the and I was like, man, that is just amazing. The commentary there. By the way, I saw that video that you had there of like the shredded chicken. I don't know if you watched that whole thing, but it was really terrible. Like it was like a hamburger bun made of chicken, and it was or like meat. It made no sense. But I don't know. People get other people to watch weird videos of food.
Best coverage of the situation I've seen so far is from Mario. I mean, if Elon's pointing people to Mario's tweets and Mario gets more followers, and then it starts.
What's the view count on the tweet?
33 million.
Oh my goodness. 33
so somebody clicks on Mario's account here, and they're gonna start seeing stuff.
That's insane.
Yeah.
33 million views, Tim. That's nuts.
That's huge.
Hassan's saying, Tim, Mario's the Titanic boat to swim. Yeah, I just saw some of Mario's coverage on a lot of different... He's got some good Twitter spaces. He does that very well.
Yep.
He does a very good job of moderating, too. Like, between viewpoints that will come on, and he kind of takes a... hey, like, let's look at this objectively and factually and, like, not make any assertions or assumptions that, can't be backed up. And I think he's done a really good job. Oh, we've got Abdullah here as well. Abdullah, welcome. So we're gonna add some of the names to the board. While we're doing that, I know what you guys really want to see is me completing level 8 of Doge Dash.
Yep.
So while Bomb's adding that, I'm just gonna make sure I still have what it takes here. We'll see. By the way, who is still playing Doge Dash as often as I am playing this Doge Dash game?
Not a lot. I think you're doing great.
I play all the time, and I think it's like every single day I'm playing Doge Dash. I think I play Dash of the Dead like at least once a week to get in the dash before it closes on Friday. But Doge Dash is just, I mean, you can like be watching a TV show and just like kind of do this on automatic. There we go.
Here's
Level
the
8
deal.
complete.
Let me try to save image real quick.
So remember, what happens when we get to the top? Is it top 5 or top 6 when we get to the top?
I think it's
The last names remaining on the
yeah.
wheel. We're doing that again today, right? We've
Yes.
got to do that.
top 6, I believe. But here's what I'm thinking. On the most recent post, wow, it's very pixelated. On the most recent post
Mm-hmm.
of Killer Whales, it looks like, it's very blurry, but I
Okay,
want to
hold
say it looks like this is a female judge, perhaps, because Paul said we have more than 2 other whales to announce, but we want no repeats of past mistakes, so we'll be waiting until the final moments before revealing. So you may get a glimpse of them from behind the scenes videos from the set before we fully announce the final lineup. For now, just know the total will be more than 10. So we have even more whales to announce that we haven't even seen yet, and that's huge.
And I think a good point that you made there is it's not just announce more whales, like to get up to 10. It's that they've even gone beyond 10 for season 1.
Right.
Like that's already locked in more than 10 judges, which if you say more than 10 judges, that means that you've at least got a minimum of 3 more judges already confirmed.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And I feel like when you're looking at it and you're like, oh, what judge should we release? What judge should we announce? Well, it makes sense that we would announce Gracie because people already know we have the agreement with BitGet, but they don't know that we have X, Y, and Z yet, right?
Yeah.
And it is pretty crazy because think about like the reaction to the judges that we've already secured. Now that we've gotten these judges that like other people know about, right?
Right.
You can then leverage that as any person would. Like we're both in sales for our jobs to some degree, right?
Sure.
So whenever you're talking to a client, they're like, who are you? And you're like, oh, you might not know me, but I work with so-and-so, and so-and-so can vouch for me, right? It's very different when you're approaching people and saying, hey, we're a new project. We're trying to get on this like in mainstream platforms. This is kind of our idea. And they're like, yeah, okay. It may go well. It may not. But when you go to those same people and you're like, hey, yeah, we've already secured this method of distribution. Oh, and these are the judges that we already have secured that we have agreements with.
Yeah.
And they're like, whoa, like that to me is what's going to catapult this further and further into the future, is the relationships that they've already gotten based on those relationships that they have. And I think truly it started with Paul's relationship with CoinMarketCap, Paul and the team with CoinMarketCap, as well as with Altcoin Daily. Because I think once they said, hey, Altcoin Daily's on board, then it was like, oh, awesome, I love Altcoin Daily. And then they got more people, and then it's now, hey, we've got Mario, who Elon Musk is responding to his things and all this stuff. Let's get so-and-so to be a guest judge on. So I think it's pretty cool how they've done things, and it's a great way of going about it. So without further ado, I think we should do a little spin. We got Transparent saying spin, but under the name #Foodie.
Foodie, I like that.
We might have to change that name there, Bomb.
Oh, I've changed it. We got him under Foodie right now already. Let me go to the big screen here because Finn is
beautiful.
Finished level 8 or 9 over there. These are all the names. We'll do a quick little 60 seconds. If you want to get your name in there and you're not, make sure to type spin in the chat below, and we will add you to the spin of the wheel. What are we doing here? Are we doing one name for this?
This is for Bomb to decide here, I think. Go ahead, Bomb. What are we spinning for?
Yeah, nobody's getting anything. It's just you're just having fun today. That's all. You get your name up there and you get the celebration. I like that. Thanks, Finn. Thanks for letting me take that one.
No.
Good luck, guys.
Mr. Brokey over here. Just because you don't have any more money because we've been doing all these giveaways doesn't mean you can't give more, Bomb. You got to give more. You just got to pick up a second job.
Right.
That's all you got to do. Just pick up a second job. So why don't we do it for this first one? We'll do 100, And if you're F&B, it'll be 150. Okay.
100,
Does that make
150.
sense?
Yep.
100 and 150. I just beat level 10, by the way.
You
so I'm on
know,
the bonus level.
BDE, I couldn't agree more that this is something that Finn might need to do.
No.
Oh my
No.
goodness.
Oh my goodness, that would be.
Look at this. Little killer whales costume.
We might have to reshoot.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
I mean, this one looks fantastic, but this is an actual mascot. Like, that's expensive.
Wait, which one? Which one?
This one, it's like $400, and then this one's
$400. It looks like it's like 55.
This one is, but like huge
yeah, I
difference.
was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, mascot.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't think we need the mascot one. We can do the one with still having your face there.
it's amazing.
We will have conversations here, friends.
Once Tim and
BD
Paul
camps.
sees this, they're gonna be like, "Hey, this person should be the one leading him in here." Killer whales. It's fantastic.
Oh boy, I can't wait to like just for the first episode and all that stuff, just to see like what style, like how they produce it. You know, like all those like
Yes.
little Shark Tank isms
Mhm.
where it's like now into the Shark Tank, and it's like the dun 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 dun, and
Yep.
it's like they're like walking up, and it's like and then they like do their pitch.
Yep.
Sorry, that was I don't know if you got where I was going from that, but you know what I mean. Like they have all their little things that they
Yes.
do that I feel like Killer Whales is gonna have the same things.
Yo.
You know.
Yo, that's actually a great idea. You go to the beach and you pull out swimming up to somebody.
Stop.
Have you heard of killer whales in the
Just-
costume, bro?
That's so good.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh, we're gonna have a lot of summer content. There's
That'll
gonna
be
be
great.
so much possible.
I love
Bomb
that.
will swim in the real waters. Oh, Tim is saying, and oh, yep, there you go. Updating Tim's mom. Perfect.
Yep, we're good.
Beautiful. All right.
Alrighty.
Let's get a little spin of the wheel here. We've got 100 or 150 based
Mhm.
on where you fall. I'm pulling off a new post-it note here.
I like that.
I'm ready when you are, Bomb. Let's
All right,
hit this.
here we go. First spin right here for 100 or 150 in
Oh,
3,
boy.
2, 1.
I'm guessing it's going to be BDE camps.
Tim's
It's got to
mom.
be.
There you go, right there.
I can't see which one it is yet.
It
hasn't.
is. You can click on.
Oh, there it
Yeah.
is. It's the AK. The
The
AK is F&B,
AK.
right?
No, I don't think so, guys.
What?
Unless wait, let me roll back.
Check on that. The AK, hey, well done. The AK's got at least 100 tokens and potentially could win F&B today. We don't know. Bomb is the killer whale mascot from BD camps. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that Bomb would make an exceptional killer whales mascot. You've seen that freeze frame that I have of you on. You might have to pull it up.
It is
on-
150. AK is, by the way.
Oh, rad.
I just don't think
Well-
they're in the Discord.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yep. I think we're
Oh,
good.
copy.
I have you listed there, so that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Yeah, we got you the AK. Congrats. The AK with 150. So let's see here. So we've got like what, 7 names there? That's gonna mean that we've got a high likelihood of someone winning the grand prize here.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, I've got to do a bombs ranking at this point.
That's fair.
So what would you say, Bomb, that in terms of everything we've talked about before, where you would fall?
All right. What are the give me the categories again so I know exactly how to rank these.
Okay, fair. So I think we did. So previously we had NFTs, token holders, gaming side,
Sure.
right?
Yep.
And I think then we entered the new category of like the cryptotainment side, the entertainment, the show, and all that to make it out of 40, right?
Yes.
So let's go ahead and start with NFTs. Where are you at,
NFTs.
Mom? Talk to us.
You know, Here's the deal.
Hearing.
I think it's at about a 7 right now. 7 or an 8, I think. Because
you got to pick one. I'm
doing the math
here.
Going 7. We're going 7.
Okay.
Now
explain your decision there.
Here's the deal. Utility has happened. We do have utility for NFTs. I know we're always going to want more, which I understand that. But speaking specifically for Doge Dash NFTs, fantastic utility. You get to use them in the game you're playing, and you can make money by playing with your NFTs. That's fantastic. Great job on that. Exclusive NFTs gave you access to Dash of the Dead. That's a utility right there. They did say it was only going to be artwork based, but they're still giving utility for that. I think that was fantastic. Do I think that they can continue to use this as we're going to keep giving utility to where, hey, if you have X amount of tokens plus this NFT, you get to watch the stream earlier or whatever, right? The Killer Whales episode. So I think there's still possibilities to where they can keep doing that. But overall, I think the utility has been great so far. They're trying to include things, trying to do stuff with NFTs while they're still being able to use. And I think once that mass adoption comes, once people find out Killer Whales, they see this game, more people start to play. I think that's where it's going to really kind of be used today. So I think it's great. So that's why I'm saying a 7. Are there any horse races today? We do have it lined up, but none yet. But we will get there.
Yep, we are going to do it. There's got to be a horse race. By the way, I saw it popped up recently where I was like going through like the videos and like just cleaning them up on the channel, and I came across that short or whatever that we did for the horse race, like when we just lost it.
Oh yeah.
Guys, you don't even know how many times we're just filming, and that happens all the time when we're like putting together some dumb video, because Bomb will do something that's just like so like I don't even know how to describe it. He'll just do something and then I will start laughing, and then he'll start laughing at like something that I'll say, and then we're like useless.
We don't film for like 2 hours, and it's like, well, shoot, that's a bummer. But it was great seeing you. Great, And so
good. Yeah,
we try. Let's put it that way. We just have a great time together.
We have a good time. Yeah, it's been good. So, also, before we go to another spin the wheel, we do need to turn into a message from our sponsor, Bomb. Bomb, you have approximately 20 seconds, and go ahead whenever you're ready.
Do I do the main? Should I do the camera where I like pull up the camera? Should I do that for like the?
I think so, probably.
Okay. I won't pull it close because that's the special time.
Yeah, of course. Right. Here we go. And your timer. Wait, hold on.
Wait. Can we get a time? Let me make sure I see the timer too, though, because I want to make sure that we do this within 60 or 20 seconds. You said?
Oh yeah, I'm giving you 20 seconds because by now you should have improved from the past times we've done it, so it should be cutting it down a little bit.
Let me know when we're ready.
Okay, hold on. Stopwatch, and your time starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate you showing up today to this live stream. It means a lot to Finn and I, and we really appreciate you being here. The biggest thing you could do for us right now is leave a like on this video, and as well as share it with someone else, just one person, because we want to reach people and share the word of Killer Whales and hello. Thank you.
Wow, that was great, and in time, friends, too. And that's all we're going to hear from Bomb, because with the shameless plug. there you go. Well, with that said, why don't we go ahead and spin the wheel again? We've got a wheel to spin, and Bomb, as we all know, is the wheel deal. So we're going to have Bomb go ahead and spin this one for us. We've got another 100 tokens to give out. We've just heard about the NFTs. Before we spin this, let's hear what you've got to say about the gaming side of things.
Yeah, gaming side. Gaming is great. It needs to be updated. That's all I'm going to say. It adds to more fun of the game. I understand maybe they have a better timeline than we do, so maybe they have stuff lined up to change certain levels of Doge Dash, but they don't want to come out with that yet, which I'm hopeful of, right? So I think that would be best, because it's very routine, same jumps. It's kind of boring now, right? So, but if they changed it up and even if they mixed up the levels, like 10 becomes 1, I think would be a fun thing to do because it just mixes it up a little bit. But I think new levels would be
Yeah,
great.
that's fair. I think it is an interesting point that you bring up because I think it's funny that the people that are even winning at the game and making money would rather the game get an update than continue as it is where they can easily win, right?
Sure. Yep.
It's something where like even that newness, that freshness. But my question to you is, do you think if they updated something for Doge Dash that if they focused on it or invested time, money, resources into that, it would in any way detract from Killer Whales?
Yeah,
what they're doing there.
That's what I'm saying. I think we need to do it later on. So that's what I'm saying. The timeline. I think they have a better timeline to where, let's say Killer Whales drops and it starts going really well, and they say, "Hey, refreshing. We're completely redoing every single map. It's a clean slate. No one has an advantage other than the NFTs become more valuable now because no one knows how to beat the game." I think that a 2.0.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then the NFTs, that would really help their value because then it would be more about like you get an extra life, which is huge at that point. Right?
Wings become more valuable like they did in Dash of the Dead, right? There's new things that they can reach now in Doge Dash. I don't know how expensive it is. The team would understand the timeline better, but I think if we had a refresh of the whole game, it wouldn't take too long. And I think it would make a lot of stuff. Again, when you have more people and once they're watching Killer Whales, I think that's what you should do. Because no one wants to play it. That's new because they see it too much of a time investment, NFT investment, right? And so if it's a clean slate, then you got everybody going crazy for it again. So
that's a great point. And more people contributing to the reward pool to learn how to play and that investment into getting good. And yeah, it's an even playing field and you're going to have people that are going to do it so that they can win, right? And learn the game at the same rate that someone else has the chance to.
Right.
Also, we got to add AK on the wheel is what people are saying.
He's back on there, yeah.
Oh, he's back on there. Sweet. All right, we got someone else here. Burb community loves your channel. So many exciting things going on in the crypto space these days. The sky is the limit. Good to have you here from the Burb community. Second place on the leaderboard from the community support from that Burb crew, right? It was second, I think.
I believe so.
I think.
Yeah.
What was it? Chain GPT was first on that leaderboard. Welcome. Burb in the house. So if you would like to be on the spin the wheel, we could add you here as well. And we've got the AK on the wheel. We're ready to go there. Let's do a quick refresh. If you could share both screens before we do that spin.
Yep.
And you need to tell us a number for gaming. You have not given us a number yet.
Number for gaming. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's like a 6 right now, right? I think 6 or 7. I mean,
hey, you said 6. I gotta go. 6. You can't.
It's honest. That's honest. I feel that 6.
Okay, so here's what I would challenge you.
I appreciate that.
I always want to help. We want to help make each other better, right?
That's all we want to do.
That's all we want to do. So, would you say in any shape, way, or form, that your decision for these numbers gets influenced by the lack of newness, despite the fact that there is existing utility?
Yep.
Right? So, like with NFTs, the utility hasn't left at all. It's still there, and they've only ever added to what's already there. I just think we look at it sometimes and we're like, oh, there could be more. Or it's been 2 months since new NFT utility was added, right? But they haven't taken away any of that NFT utility, right?
Yeah.
It's still there. You're still able to play with your NFT and Doge Dash and Dash of the Dead and win tokens that are redeemable for real money, right?
Right.
And that's still there. And same with the gaming side. Dash of the Dead was released how many months ago? Like, it's pretty fresh. It's like past 3 months fresh, right?
Right.
And we have the ability to use our NFTs in that game as well. So I don't know. For me, I'm like, sometimes I feel like they like just released this thing and then we're like, okay, awesome, but what's next? Like that was
Sure.
3 months ago, and then they're focusing on what's next and what's going to release in the next 3 to 6 months, and we're like, but what about the gaming side?
Sure,
You know,
sure.
we're right. So anyway, that's just
Here's
a
what I'm
thought
gonna
there.
say.
Mm,
When we had the game come out, Doge Dash, we weren't technically playing against each other, right? But there was so much more community involvement to build one another up, learn how to beat the game, get good at it, and I think that's what would really really change the way the gaming side is, right? So if there was a refresh, I think it's going to bring in new players. Again, probably not the time yet, but a refresh on maps brings the community together. We're streaming the game, trying to figure it out, you know? So I think it gets back into that mode, as well as the prize pool is going to be bigger. You're going to have more people invested in it because you now see it where it's like, you can't introduce somebody to this because it takes so many tokens to get where we're like, nah, you can just play the game and win every time, right?
So I hate to say it, but I agree with you, but I also disagree with you and couldn't like disagree with you. I disagree with you more than I agree with you, and here's why.
Wow, let's hear this.
So, okay. So I agree with you in the sense of that would definitely help get the gaming community like
Sure.
more excited about Doge Dash and get people more excited, right?
100%.
So you're waiting for the but.
Well, of course, we all are.
So let me just tell you this though. 55 countries, 500 million people, couple thousand gamers, maybe.
So
If you're lucky.
so you're saying leave it the way it is in order.
I'm saying for right now, it's like a 10,000 to 1 in
Sure.
terms of what makes the most sense. Like
Sure.
to even roll out season 2 of Killer Whales makes way more sense than to focus at all with like
Yes.
revising any gaming or anything like
That
that. Because
It's true.
what are you gonna do that could possibly inject as much
Okay.
mainstream adoption if you just updated the gaming side and you're allocating actual resources
Here's what I'm
detracting from Killer Whales to do that,
Here's
right?
what I'm going to say, and everyone's going to agree with me on this one.
Oh dear.
Personally, I am a gamer. Therefore, I am more passionate about said thing than Killer Whales. But
But that's the
I
thing. is-
100% get what you're saying, and I 100% agree with you. I just, at my core, Finn, at my core.
Right. But what I'm saying is plan solves both. The plan is going to do both of what you're saying indirectly by getting, and Tim's saying in the chat here, 500 million households, not people. So we would say probably well over a billion.
Can I
by
just-
getting well over a billion people, what do you think's going to happen
No.
to the gaming
Here's
side?
all I want to know. Tim, will there be a small ad that says, "Oh, we made Doge Dash or Dash of the Dead. Check it out." Because then you're getting the people in. Because I 100% agree that is where
It's
it's going.
directing them to the website and
Sure.
like go to the website. Go to the website
Here,
right now.
here I am going to the
Okay.
main page. Bingo. So click arcade is what you're
don't-
saying? Because
I don't see it. You're showing.
yeah.
You're showing me.
That is fair. Let me do both.
Okay,
you
so go to the main
website.
page.
I am there. Let me do my main.
Okay, so you've got all these things. Like when you have a just wave of people coming over to the website, they're gonna see arcade news about. They're gonna be like, arcade? What? They're gonna see this, and then they're gonna scroll and see like Dash of the Dead, Doge Dash. What's that? Like it's just basic like marketing, right? As these people flow into the site, you're going to be able to track the amount of people that are going to the arcade, make adjustments as needed. But if you have a billion people, and let's say like a tenth of them actually come to the website because they're like, that was pretty cool, I'd like to invest in that, right? That's 100 million people
Sure.
that are going to the website. Of 100 million people, let's say you convert 1% of them, right? That's 1 million people you're having play the game. That's insane. And you're talking about oh, we need 1,000 people over here. Can we get them over to the game? No, like 1,000,000 people coming in to play the game. That's going to be crazy for the reward
That
pool.
is-
So I don't know. That's just where I'm like, it kind of solves both. And to me, yeah, you can update the levels. You can kind of make it fun. Or you can have everyone that's learned the levels that has the NFT as these newbies are coming in and they're learning and playing the game, and the reward pool goes up, and we're like just raking in the cash over here. Everyone that has the knowledge of the levels and the NFTs and all that stuff, and then maybe they can like revise or refresh something.
Not
right?
a bad call. All I'd say, let's make sure we fix the lag on level 2, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
That's all I need. But
The lag for bomb is what. So gaming, you put a 6. I would probably for both NFT and gaming, because what I've noticed about your ratings
sure.
is they've dropped a little bit because nothing new has happened. So that was just, again, my encouragement. There's still
appreciate
stuff that's there.
I appreciate
You know me.
that.
I'm trying. We gotta help each other, right? We're
That's
building.
great.
We're growing.
Exactly.
Words of wisdom more so than anything.
I love that. That's great. Bomb is trolling because he already know that we're an institution of entertainment. You know, here's what I'm going to say. Finn has enlightened me into the wonderful opportunities of what this project will do and the eyes that it will bring. My only fear is that people are going to get turned away because the prize pool might not be big enough. The attempt to get on the leaderboard might be too high. But that being said, if we can show that there can be money made, which you can, obviously, I think that's going to continue to bring players in. So,
Yeah,
Finn was right. I'll say it, all right? Finn was right. Okay?
Wow, how did that taste? How did that taste coming out of your mouth?
All I'm going to say is at least I won the competition. Clearly the better gamer.
Hey, true that. All right, so we've got gaming and NFTs down. Very next thing is token holder as an investor. Where do you stand? And this one's probably tied in more so to Killer Whales, the next category, than any of the other ones. But as a token investor, where would you put it for yourself?
That's a simple one for me. That's definitely a 9. That is awesome. You see these games and you know the team delivers. You see the NFTs, you know they deliver on that. This is a team that gets stuff done, high quality. They're not going to skip around corners and cut corners on things. They know what they're doing. They're good at it, and that's what Paul's going to do and kind of do that with Killer Whales. So I am stoked for it. Ton of cool whales that we have on the project, right, or on the panel. I think that's amazing. I think you're really looking forward to it on how many people, not only the 50 or 500 million households, you have the Killer Whales audience, and then you also have all the project's audience and investors. So
Yeah.
just a wide range of people. So I think as an investor, I'm stoked. I don't think people really know what's coming and what Hello is going to do. So I think as an investor, I'm stoked because I feel like I'm really early in this project still, and that's what makes me happy. So that's a 9 for me.
Good call, and awesome description. I think that was really good. That was like a great 1-minute recap for anyone that's not even that's new here or that's not familiar with the team, which was
I think that's a great clip that we need to make a note of at 48 minutes that we can post that on TikTok.
Boom, there you go. 48 minutes, writing it down. You got
Perfect.
it. You got it, Bombski. All right, and then finally,
Sorry about that.
what on earth was that?
I didn't know that this car on my desk made a noise when I opened one of the doors because somebody gave me a present and I had no idea.
Can you show us this car?
It's just this car right here, you know. And when you open the door, here you go. I don't even know you can see it. When you open the door,
Is that a Tesla?
sounds the alarm. You know, it is a Tesla.
Mm.
So yeah, you know.
Is that one of the cars you're going to get when this thing
When
hits
pops off?
a $1 billion market cap?
100% it is. That's what I'm hoping for. So, you know.
Boom. There we go. All right. And so going to something else that's happening in the short term. No, something else that's happening. Killer Whales what would you say as an investor out of 10? Killer Whales excitement level. What your thoughts are on that?
I mean, I mean, it's got to be like a 10. Like, that is the most exciting thing. It's really, really, like, cool. Great project, massive reach. Again, ton of people it's going to be talking about. You're going to have the whales talking about it. And again, here's the other thing that, like, Paul, I think, is going to do really well. He's going to make the judges, like, feel good about it and excited about it, right? So when they're stoked on this project, which I think he'll do really well, that's when those judges now are going to be like, all right, you can go free, go chill, like, hello now, like, there's only going to be good news, I think. So that's when I'm really excited, because I think he's going to do a fantastic job of that. So
I agree completely. And one of the big things that Paul is very good at, like, whether it was, you know, showing up in the launch party and him, like, taking care of Cordell, Altcoin Daily when they were there, like, all these people, right?
Yep.
He is really good at controlling the tempo of everything, which a lot of people don't know. Like, if you've not been in the room with him or you've not seen, like, he is very good at being the strand that is consistent. You've got these entertainer types, right? They're like high drama, like all this stuff. They're all over the place. And it's like great entertainment value, but Paul is really good as that consistent strand that binds it all together, takes the good with the bad, and turns it into something that's, like, consistently stable and strong. And that's something that, like, whether it's a party, an event, or a TV show or a production, like, you need that person that has that steady eye that's not going to get wrapped up in, oh, we should do this crazy thing and it could go great or it could go terribly, but, like, let's try it. He's like, no, I'm going to do something that I know is going to be successful and just highlight the stars, right? Because they're going to bring enough entertainment value when you got all these people in the same room with one another. And he's going to be the person that's going to be able to do that really well. So awesome stuff. I mean, if it was just the token and Killer Whales, it would be a 19 out of 20. I think is crazy, because, like, that's how excited around the concept of, like, the direction the team is really going in now. You and I both feel about it. I'd say, the same thing. And probably a 9 out of 10 for the token and a 10 out of 10 for Killer Whales. Just like what's coming there, which also yesterday, for those of you who joined a little bit later on, it was announced that we have a new Twitter page, which, if you want to pull that one up, for Killer Whales. So this is where announcements and things are going to be dropped. And you can see we already have 3,500 followers on this new Twitter page that's not even, like, 24 hours old, right? So check out some of the things that they have pinned there, as well as I think they had a post at the very top. Can you scroll down just a little bit there?
We got this one. And
the final checks at the top, right?
Yeah. Which, again, like, who are these people right here? That's the real question. But
they could just be placeholders, because they're probably just saying, hey, if we have 4 people standing there, like, how does the lighting look? How does the sound? Like, they're doing checks, right? So they're not going to do those with the actual judges. They're like placeholders for the judges coming in, right?
That. Yeah. Yep. I think the cool thing is like, too, he's talking about how, you know, Wendy's already planning on doing pranks or whatever on the show. Like, that shows a judge is excited about it, to be on this panel with friends. Some maybe could be rivals. I don't know. But, like, I love that. And I love that he's probably going to bring out, like, all right, you all are, you know, crypto, you know that stuff. Give, like, honest opinions. And I don't, like, in Shark Tank, you don't have it where there's, like, fluff. They'll be like, no, I hate your project. It's stupid. Like, you know, and that's like, you'll get that stuff coming towards now the viewers who are also going to be investors in these projects potentially, right? And then we get to see those beforehand saying, oh, so-and-so loved the project and was like, yeah, I'm going to be investing in this project. And we get to see that before anybody else, which is exciting and fun.
I think I'm curious to see what it's going to be like in terms of the projects that feature, but they don't, like, they sink, basically.
Yeah.
Right? Like, are people, because, again, like we talked about with Shark Tank, when there were projects that didn't get, like, or companies that didn't get investment, it didn't really matter. Like they still saw this dramatic like injection in their sales.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, like, if that's going to be the same thing with Killer Whales, or if it's going to be like, people that see the episode early are just going to take like $1,000 and like spread it across all the projects that are like that they see are on the show. I don't know, right? Like that's something I'm curious to see what that looks like there.
Here's what I'm hoping, and here's the thing that like I just want to. I'm assuming it's been done, but signing like NDAs to where they can't say that they're on the show or something like that, because that way you don't have like some projects, like for example, you see a project and it's like, oh, around like June, it went up like 70%. And then it just kind of like stayed there, and it's like, well, what happened there? And then September it goes live, like something like that, where it's like, that would kind of be a bummer, but I think they'll have a good wrap on things. And I think that's why people might be upset, like, hey, we didn't hear what the names were that are going to be on the show. When it's like, okay, you really only want to know that so that you can just pump it and then you're going to dump it as soon as it goes live. Like, we know what you're thinking. So I think they're doing great. They're doing quality over quantity, and they're not cutting corners. So I love it. I think it's great.
100%. All right, let's do another spin. But before we do that, let's get to some comments here. Hassan saying Elon Musk on season 2 with Mario. Bomb loves Elon's cars. Is that true, Bomb?
Guys, I am a Tesla enthusiast. I love the cars. I literally can't wait to get one once Hello pops off. That is my dream car. I'll wrap it in Hello or something. Who knows? But I love them. I'll take any of them. So yes, Hassan, you are very correct on that. I can talk Teslas for hours, to be honest. So
well, let's just really quickly, what Tesla would you get if you could get a Tesla?
If I could get anything, price isn't an option, I'd probably get the X, but making the most sense, I think the Y is the most economical. It's family friendly. It's a perfect size. So I think Y performance, obviously, would be my go-to, but currently the 3 makes the most sense financially, so that's what we're looking at. But the Y is, I
think the Y just had a dramatic drop in price recently,
okay, though. When you say dramatic, from like, I don't know, whatever, it's 50 to like 45,
like,
maybe.
I think it was like a 20% cut.
No.
Yes, yeah. Google that. 20% cut in Model Y.
I love when Google. I look up Tesla, it shows me used vehicles for Teslas. Like, clearly you can see I've been
searches. That's so great.
It's like
I've never been here before.
Oh boy.
Oh man, that's
let's
so
quickly
great.
see. Let's order one real quick. That's another thing. I'm gonna order it online when Hello pops off. But oh yeah, so 47, and I think
they dropped it because it was like 65 or something like that, or
60.
Yep. Right.
Yep.
So it dropped 20%.
And it federal. Yep. So then it's guy. It's
there.
like,
you go.
It's
Bob.
right there, guys. It is right there. Hello hits $1. Tesla's in the pocket. You already know. If we hit $1, I would 100% go get one, guys. I would get one. I'd wrap it in Hello, and I'd say this Hello is what did it.
We would need to on live stream have you walk outside too, and like, because we actually haven't done that really, gone live from our phones, which we can do, right? We just always do it in front of our desktop. We might have to do that, like go live from the beach when we're like cruising down PCH and Bomb gets his new Tesla. That'd be dope. That'll happen. All right, we got Hassan saying Monday is the day we're going to start making history in crypto. Finally, you can see people are starting to believe. And then Transparent saying, to be honest, I was impressed with the way they neo'd the Ben situation respectfully. Yeah, I think they did a good job of like not saying more than needed to be said, but they kind of just, again, you saw from Paul, he's like the steady, consistent. He's not going to just get like super emotional in a response to him. And like, it was just very well done. And I think since that time, you've seen stuff happen where you're like, even if you were iffy about the situation, you're like, that was a good move, right? And I think now everything's just falling into place, like Hassan said. Very exciting stuff. So let's see. Tim saying BDE Camp saying, Tim, any date on Killer Whales merch? That's another thing that's going to come out before the show, right? We got Killer Whales merch, the app, cross-chain, behind the scenes, more announcements of judges, potentially projects. We don't know if they're going to do the projects before the show. Like Bomb said, it's probably good that they keep a lot of this behind the scenes to avoid projects having the unfortunate pump and dump that would happen. But I think there's so much coming, guys. There's like 3 months of craziness that are going to happen. It's a good thing they've been working toward this for such a long time, to where it's not like they're trying to do everything last minute. Like Paul said, when people are like, what's the status with cross-chain? Has anything been done for cross-chain? And Paul's like, oh yeah, we're already 55% of the way done with that. And the app is starting to look really good. Here are some of the issues that we're troubleshooting right now. And it's like, we didn't even know you had started, but cool. That's awesome. That's just the way that they do things. It's awesome. Transparent saying, I say you will get both. Bomb, you're going to get both the Model X and the Y.
Wow.
Bomb's still just like looking at Tesla.
It's so beautiful, guys. It is. It's so.
It's not that expensive.
I'm not going to lie. Here's the thing, guys. When I'm let's just say certain weekends, I will go and I will just test drive a Tesla. I've done it clearly multiple times, and they'll welcome back kind of a thing. And I'll just be like, I just want to drive another one. And so I'll get in. I will literally do that. I have test driven like probably 7 times. I'm not even kidding. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Paul, make Bomb's dream come
Come on,
true,
Paul.
please.
Give me to $1, guys. Oh, good times.
It'll happen, Bomb.
In due time. That's why I have this
7 times.
I've done it at least 7 times. I'm not kidding. I literally have. But that's why I have this. Somebody got me this for my birthday, and they put this on my desk to keep me inspired. So they said, I'm going to get you a Tesla.
Let's hear that horn one more time if you don't mind.
Yeah, here you go. You open the door. Yep. So that's where we're at right now, you know. All right.
Let's get another spin on the board. We'll give out another 150 tokens, and then I say we do our grand prize giveaway. I don't know about you, but I feel like we got to get people back to their weekends here. We've gone through all the recaps, I think, and they're pretty great recaps. I mean, pretty awesome week that we had this last week, and this upcoming week is even better. Right?
Yep.
I mean,
yep.
I just can't wait, dude, to see the first behind the scenes video that drops from filming. Like, there's going to be so much content just from filming like the episodes, and like episode teasers after that, and judges' interactions behind the scenes, what went into the production. Like, it's going to be crazy.
Yep.
That's going to be crazy. Hassan saying we want to hear the real horn bomb. It'll happen. It'll happen someday,
you know. Well, first of all, for those of you that don't know, Teslas can have custom horns. So my custom horn is probably going to be like, "Hello, Labs."
Hello, Labs. Please move over.
Hello, Labs is on its way.
Please move over. You know, I was thinking about this. We need to get like, not a bumper sticker, because you wouldn't want to put like a bumper sticker on a Tesla, right?
Sure.
But like maybe a magnet of some kind, where you could do like a hello car magnet, or a, like, I don't know, something like that. Or like hello, and then like a QR code that goes to the website or something like that. I don't know. Yep. That'd be kind of cool to have on there, or on the website that community members can buy to like put on their cars or something. I don't know. Just a thought. All right. Let's do another spin here. We're depleting Bomb's Tesla wallet just a little bit, not a whole lot there, Bomb. So
it's okay.
we got to be cautious about how much Bomb gives away here. All right, let's go ahead and give it a spin.
All right, here we go. This is for another 100, 150 if you are F and B, correct? And then we'll do a final final spin.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Sounds good. Let's
3,
do it.
2, 1. We got the winner
it's looking
of.
good for BDE.
Oh, there it is.
BDE Camps, there it is. BDE Camps winning, of course, F&B winning 150 tokens. And so that's 300 tokens that we're giving away there. Let's check and we typically don't do this. But let's check I say we check the leaderboard, see what names are on the leaderboard, as well as let's see our holders count, which also corresponds with of course, you're going to see price action when we look at our holder count. It happens.
Here's the live
but first,
leaderboard.
Live leaderboard. There you go. Oh boy, Finstar is in 7th. We see Hassan holding up 5th there. Gee Whiz, another big name, in 4th. And we've got the battle for 1st through 3rd. Ozpectro in 1st there.
Wait. 100 million market cap and Paul will wrap his Lambo? Is that true?
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Weren't we
We were pretty close.
pretty close to that?
I think so.
I mean, I don't know that the community really knew that. I mean, let me zoom out real quick. Is that a true statement? That'd be pretty fun.
Not a bad looking chart right there.
It really isn't. Oh, so we were at, yeah. So once it hits a cent, 10 cents, he will wrap it. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
I
think so.
I like it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Tim said that. Yeah. 100 million market cap and Paul will wrap his Lambo. Brilliant. And so at that same time, Baum will afford a Tesla, or are you waiting till 1 billion market cap?
I would wait. Financially, I think I'd have to wait a little bit longer, okay? Unless Tim wants to be like, hey, here's an attaboy for you, and just drops a Tesla on my front door. Here, Tim, you supply the Tesla, and I'll wrap it, okay? Seems fair.
Yeah, seems like an even exchange. You've said that so many times. It's so funny when you say it. Here's an attaboy for you.
Here's an attaboy.
I hadn't heard that until you said that. It's so good. Here's an attaboy for you.
Yep.
Oh boy! And ever since you said that, I've been hearing it everywhere. All these sales influencers or financial whizzes who are here's an attaboy for you. I'm man, I hear bomb whenever you say that. Oh boy. Tim's saying he promised that before, and Paul is a man of his word. So let's make sure he doesn't forget.
I like that.
You better believe it. We can definitely remind people of just about anything. We're loud enough, trust me. All right, we've got a final spin that we're going to have to do when we get down to our grand prize. And is it the top 5 that we take for the horse race, or is it 4? What was it?
We can do however many. 6 is the top, so we got to do 6 and under.
Oh, yeah, premium users only. Guys, we're not going to pay for it. I'm sorry. We're not going to join premium and get 100 characters, I guess.
No
it's
need.
It's just not going to happen. We're not going to have. You could have 100 horses.
I don't even know how that would work, to be honest. But
that's crazy.
Let's get to.
Oh, we got Garda here just in time. Add Garda to the board. All right, so we've got our. What is this? Top 10 right here. We got top 10. Oh, transparent saying BRB. It's okay. We got you on the thing. All you got to be able to do is claim your victory, I guess. Yes. Right? You got to claim it within a minute of winning, so we know that you were live and active. So once we announce the winner, we'll post it in the chat, and then you've got a minute to say that, otherwise it'll go to second place. So here we go. We got our top 10, 11 now. We got our top 11, and we got to get ourselves down to a top 6. So almost half, or more than half, of the playing field is going to make its way to the horse track. Let's see who it is, Baum. Wait, what are we spinning for, by the way? What is the prize?
We already gave another 150 to BDE, right? So we're doing top 6, move on.
Top 6, move on, but what are they winning?
We need a new clean wheel, guys. I feel I'm dropping off instantly now.
Tim thinks it's rigged. He could be right.
No. Tim, you're fine. Don't worry about it, Tim. We got you.
Okay, so what are we spinning for? I think it's got to be at least. I'm thinking we go a little crazy here. It's a celebration, dude. I saw your face. What?
Whoa! Celebration. All right. How high? How high? Here, write it down on a piece of paper. Slide it over to me.
I get the reference. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wait, or select the guys you spin.
Oh,
he's saying shake it up. So
I like it. Like, top 6.
So they graduate over to
Tim,
the thing.
Big brain right there. Must be in marketing. Look at that. Great idea.
Yeah, big brain move. All right, we're shaking it up here.
Shaking it up.
Let's set something to Tim if Tim gets selected, Tim gives some inside info. He kind of did with that 100 million market cap.
I really like that. That. We need to start promoting that again. Tim, actually, we need to try to find it. But if we can get some picture of that so we can kind of start sharing it, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah. So Finn, I heard that, but always push my proceeds into the donation pool. Appreciate that.
Dude, transparent. Which, oh my goodness.
Gives us the killer whale cost.
All right, so I'm thinking we do the winner gets 300 tokens.
Okay.
If they're F&B,
okay,
it is 500 tokens.
Perfect. Here we go.
Is that too crazy?
I think it's crazy, but the good thing is Finn will take care of the winner.
Yeah. Tell you what. I will take care of the winner if you take care of the other 2 victors, so the AK and BDE camps. So I could potentially pay someone out 500, or I could just pay them out 300.
Yep, it's fine. We'll talk about it. All right, here we go.
All right, so 300 people, 300 tokens. Again, it's a celebration today. We are celebrating today. We're celebrating filming happening on Monday. So here we go. 300 tokens. If you win and you're F&B, it is 500 tokens, which, yeah, that'll buy you dinner, I guess.
All right.
Here we go.
Top 6. Whoever it lands on, we're putting in the horse race. All right.
Absolutely. Here we go. We will pull from the wheel. So I guess I'll just write down the name.
No, I'll just add it. I'll quickly add it.
Okay, sounds good. Here we go. First name in the horse race. Here we go. Who's up first? It is the AK.
Oh.
The AK joining the track. Welcome the AK. The AK's excited. And why wouldn't she be? Because the AK has both won 150 tokens and has a chance at a whole lot more. Here we go.
Even more.
Second name.
Second name.
Second person on the horse track here. It is Tim. So close. Tim's going to be like, wait, why did we switch it up? I would have won. I would have been in the top 6. Which is crazy, because as you pull out 6 names, you will see who would have been in the top 6.
Yep. Here we go.
All right, here we go. So, third name going over.
Oh, Tim. He knew.
That was a very good call. Tim knew.
He knew.
The AK saying his horse is ready to go.
I mean, do you really want the first slot? See, Tim's taking, I'm going to take the 3rd slot. What an interesting one. Tim's mom. All right.
There you go.
Here we go. Need 3 more. Here we go. Spinning the wheel again. Just need 3 more horses in the race here. And looks like it's going to be Garda.
Garda just edging out Dark Bear there. We've got our top 4. We just need 2 more. 2 more. We still got Hassan, BD Camps, Dark Bear. Out there we got Foodie.
There's some good ones. Good luck to everybody. I think Hassan hasn't won in a while, so I'm pulling for Hassan on this one. So
Tim's ready.
Hey,
feeding his horse.
could
and
be a
give
little
it
early.
rub down.
Don't want to start cramping the horse with too much food before the race.
That's true.
Here we
There's
go.
carbo loading, and then there's a side stitch. We got to be careful. Foodie. Who was Foodie again? Was that who was it?
Transparent.
Transparent is on there. There we go. Transparent in the club. Yeah, let's do the real name there so we don't forget.
All right. Last name coming down the track. Let's see who this is. Good luck, Zane, Hassan, BDE, Dark Bear, and Leroy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I have no power over the wheel, Hassan. I
Final
don't.
name. Ooh, that's close.
Wow.
He didn't. I thought that was the other name.
I know. I'm going to not remove the name, but check it. That is.
Can you zoom in on that?
No, I can't. I mean, that's just, you can't. It is green. It is.
That is close.
I'm sorry.
Zane barely winning that one. Oh boy, here we go. We've got our top 6 names. You got the 30-second time, and I want you to call this one. Bomb. You got to call this horse race. Yeah, I think so. Do you want to call the horse race?
We're gonna leave that on there. Leave that there. All right.
Wait, you can set it to a couple of hours?
Oh yeah, you
Wait,
can.
go back. Go to the time thing.
No, this is the clock, but you can change it to where
the
you can do
countdown.
like you can keep at as 30 minutes, 3 hours, 30 hours.
What on earth? They run for 3 hours around the track?
Yep.
What kind of thing is that? That's so weird. I feel like at some point we might need to do like the 2 minutes, right? Where you like see like what like how it changes the thing up, because I feel like
let's just
what
do
they
it
do
right
right now is they have like 30 seconds, and then they like the horses in the back like typically win,
right.
that are like lagging. That'll be like too much. We'll just be like sitting here with like watching the horse. Maybe just a minute. Just do a minute.
Perfect. Ready?
All
Here
right,
we go.
here we go,
Final
yeah.
race. 300, 500 if you're F&B, and the clock starts now.
All right.
Alrighty,
which names
folks.
do we have that are F&B here? We got Tim.
And
the
AK.
AK, right?
Yep. I think that's it.
I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's run until next week.
This is
all
a
right,
race
here we go.
here. Good luck, everybody. Turned off the music, the bell. Yeah, we're going to turn that off. No, we'll leave that on. See what that does. What does this music do? I don't know. We're going to leave that low. All right. Here we go, everybody. On your marks, get set, go. And they're off. We got, wow, everybody holding up a great pace here. You know, Tim's mom still looking, trying to force that ahead right there. But Abdullah's coming in. AK on the down low right here, pulling ahead. Abdullah doing pretty well in second place here. But Tim's mom still holding up. We still got 45 seconds as Garda is falling off, really preparing for the final push. Same with Transparent and Zane. Wow, it's a 3-and-3 race right here. You know, the bottom half of the track is really doing well. Some like to say that's the carbo loading from Tim's mom over there. But, you know, we don't really know. Zane still in last place. Still got 30 seconds left. Not really anything happening, but AK is really leading the pack. Might be a mistake there. Looks like Tim might be drafting, really falling back. Abdullah making a way into the first place here. The AK is falling back. Zane on the top. He's making a move in there. Gardas and Transparent are really hanging back. But we only got 15 seconds left in the race, and AK is really pushing it forward. Zane at the top still trying to make a move, but Gardas coming up a clutch here right now. He's really pushing for the final. Gardas Transparent is coming up from the back right now. Tim's mom's going back. Gardas, Transparent. It's going. Zane still pushing. Gardas. Kenny, hold on. Kenny. Zane. Oh, AK.
The AK had that final push. Oh my goodness. The AK was in first forever, and then was like, wait, I gotta pace myself. Dropped off a little bit, just got ready to go. What was the top 3 there? Wow.
Yeah, Garda.
AK
Yeah, I didn't even
good.
see AK. I was just so focused on Garda and Transparent, and then AK snuck in there at the end. That was crazy.
Wow. The AK winning big. The AK with 500 tokens, which means the AK just won 650 tokens. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. I got a little crazy at the end.
I think I need to warn people next time. I
think it was me too. I had the mic a little close to my face there. Sorry, friends. for your ears there. The AK, congratulations on your 650 tokens. Wow.
Mhm.
650, which is what is that like? That's like almost what 30 buckaroonies there or something
like that. Yeah,
That's pretty good. Not bad. Tim,
that's fantastic.
fifth story of my life. Sorry, Tim. Yeah, what a day for the AK. And sorry, Dark Bear and everyone else for your ears there. Well, you gotta tilt the mic away. I want to see that. Like, I gotta run that one back and see the finish there, because the AK was leading the pack the entire race, right?
Yeah.
And then dropped back and then accelerated. That was some good tempo control from the AK, I guess.
Yeah.
There.
You know what I think it is? Check this out. AK has the shortest tail on the horse. Less drag, if you think about it. Might be a little unfair, but that's what happens when you take care of your horse like that.
Yeah, you just gotta. Tim's horse experiencing a cramp, unfortunately. Just too much food, a little too early there. That was one heck of a race there, the AK. So we've got 650 going to the AK, 150 going to BDE camps, and we've got one word of wisdom coming right up.
That's a great point right here. Let me quickly do this for everybody so we can get out of here.
Oh, yeah. Get back to your weekends. We've almost been on for about an hour and a half, so we got to get people off to their weekends, but not without the words of wisdom from Bomb.
Hi. All right. Here it is. This is the words of wisdom for today on June 24th. Here we go. This is it. Very simple. Life is short. Eat dessert first.
Unless you're Tim's horse.
Unless you're Tim's horse. But, that really says a lot. And here, I'm going to take a little second to dissect that real quickly, guys. Here's what I mean by that. This is a sub point. Obviously, eating dessert is not a very healthy thing to do. But point of the thing is, do the things you love. Life is really short, and the older you get, you're going to realize that you just got to do the things you love first, So that's what it is. Clearly, I ate dessert first instead of getting the hypothetical aspect of it, but that's another story.
So, life is short like the AK's tail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right? Yep. Just like that.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Bomb, for those words of wisdom, and thank you, everyone, for hopping on the stream and celebrating what we have as a very exciting upcoming week for Hello and Killer Whales. By this time next week, when we're streaming, the entire season 1 of Killer Whales will have been filmed. Think about that.
That's wild. That's crazy.
The entire season 1 will have been filmed in 1 week. Crazy. And Tim, sorry, we got to start training for next time. AK wins big with the short tail.
Yep.
So good. Well, thank you, everyone, for hopping on. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And thank you, Bomb, of course, for those words of wisdom.
Yep.
Things to live by.
It's
right
true.
there.
Really is. Yep. It's great stuff.
And we will see you guys next time. You guys have a great rest of your week. And we'll be sending over those tokens. I think we've got both wallets from both the AK and BDE camps. So we'll send those over. But have a great rest of your week. And we'll see you guys next time.
Alrighty, guys. See ya.